Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Tina. I'm going to be doing a reading. I've been trying to not know who the reading's for, so I'm going to shuffle these cards a few times and so that Spirit will know who the message is for, but not me. Okay. See that? This one way goes there so you can see. I don't know why it matters, I guess. I guess you guys probably don't really care. It's me trying to, I don't know, see how tuned in I am with Spirit. And I have meditated and saged already this morning, but I just want to give you some to clear the space. And I am going to do just I guess what I'm trying to reach out for here is just some kind of message for the sign at the top here. I'm going to do a Celtic Cross spread. You can see that. Okay. I moved my stuff around, so anyway, let's see. I do offer personal readings. They are in my, like, when you click on me, you know, tuning in to Spirit with Tina, there'll be as a link to my Etsy shop, and that's where you might find that's where you will find the tarot reading. Alright, so I'm going to do just Celtic Cross here and then clarify that too. So, thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Archangels, Ancestors. Thank you for your love and guidance. Please help me bring a clear and accurate message. First card out is the Empress. That's a good one. It's about nurturing. It could be about pregnancy, fertility, that kind of thing. What's crossing you is balance or believe and succeed, okay? So maybe you're struggling, believing that you can do something, and that's hindering your creativeness, you know? So let's see, we'll put this in the recent past. I'm not going to do reversals. Sadness and isolation. You've been sad. This is a Three of Swords card. Underneath of you, you have strengthening bonds. This is an Ace of Pentacles card, and it is, it's definitely about new beginnings. Though when I look at it, I feel like it's strengthening, you know, like there's a woman there. She's got her back to us, and she's facing the sun. Strengthening bonds. Ace of Pentacles. A brand new beginning and something that has to do with, you know, Earth. This could be family. It could be love. It could be money. Because it's a pentacle. But it's, basically, I feel like it's just talking about some kind of a relationship. But there's no other person in that card. So it could be strengthening your bond with Spirit. That's what I'm guessing. In front of you, you've got a lot of fear. And what's your crowning? The crowning. The crowning energy. What's up in your head? What's on your mind? Feeling alone. You're sad. Oh. see. You do have a lantern in your hand. You do have the moon right ahead of you. Could be something, you know, you found out that you didn't know about. The moon is about secrets, you know, and something being enlightened that you didn't know about. You know, something you thought was one way, but it turned out to be another way. So here you've got open up, teach. That's the Hierophant card. So that could be meaning that you are, you know, you are a teacher. It could mean meaning that you're learning some lessons. Could also mean marriage, because you've got this, there's the six in the major arcana there with the Lover's card. That can be a choice, but it can be, you know, love too. It can be any kind of love. But since it's a major arcana, it's a major thing to you, you know, whether it's a soulmate connection or not. And then look, you do have the moon card, so you've got the moon here and here. Okay, so what I see is that, you know, something happened that hurt you, obviously, because it's making you feel alone. It's, in your future card, you've got like your darkest fears, you're afraid. Your overall energy here is the Blossom card, number 20. Let me look at that underneath the deck too. You've got Blossom. That's the Judgment card. That's making a decision about something. It can also be about you and your inner spirit making a decision on something and changing things for you. You've got the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. This is about equal give and take. It's about karma. It's about balance. The Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about, I mean, joy and stability, you know. In the Rider-Waite, they actually have four wands and a party going on, so it denotes like maybe an engagement or a marriage. And it also sneaks at, you know, twin flame vibe. So there's that. And then you've got the Eight of Wands, success and growth. Okay, that's about, that's usually about spirit, you know, or it can be about messages, passionate messages coming in quick. But I mean, look at that card. I mean, that looks like whatever it means that you're going to win. And you definitely have source energy backing you up on that. That's what I feel like. The Four of, this is the Four of Swords. It's about taking a break. Just breathe. So it looks to me like, you know, you do have some sadness here. And the best way for you to get through that, Spirit says, is to take a rest. Maybe go inside, you know, do some healing work. Prayer, meditation, see if you can, and, you know, state what you need and then listen. You know, that's what meditation is about. It has a moving on card, so I think you're going to probably move away from whatever this is that's hurting you. And then this is the Tower card. It's the Tower card, but it's focusing on rebuilding. So maybe the Tower already shocked you. You already decided to walk away, and now it's time to rebuild. You've got some solar plexus energy here. This is about listening to your gut. It can also, I just feel like whenever it comes up, I think it's really important to check in with that. Maybe you could Google, you know, solar plexus yoga, and just see about doing some moves to open that up, because I feel like maybe you have a blockage there. So this is about listening to your intuition. This is can be about secrets, but I feel like what it's saying to you here is to make sure, and no matter what you do while you're going through all of this stuff, make sure that you're listening to inside of you, so that you can decide your things, from using your own tuition, which is going to be the the very best thing for you. I mean, it's you that has to make the decision and live with the decision too, so so we got something here blocking believe and succeed. I feel like this is blocking you from it's blocking you from letting that out. This is this is my favorite card. It's the number 3 card, and it is the Empress. And she's Mother Earth, and she makes everything that you see. I mean, she's made it out of absolutely nothing. And this is your energy. You can do that too, but you don't believe it. And so it's stopping you. And I think what it is whatever hurt you. You're feeling so sad. Could be a very a big loss. Like maybe somebody left you, or you're just feeling, well, you're isolating. Okay, so let's start with this Empress card, and let's just see what's going on there. Spirit, thank you so much for this beautiful spread. Can you please give me some clarity on this Empress card here on the nurture? This one flipped over. 3 of Pentacles. Could be about, you working on something. That's a number 3. Oh my God, another number 3 of, look at that. 3. And then you've got this 8. Yeah, 8 of Swords. So, yeah. So I think it looks like, heartbreak. Because you've got 4 3s on the ground here. You've got, look at all that. Major and minor. All 4 of those. So you might want to Google 3333. Or maybe you'll start seeing that a lot. And I feel like it's important to pay attention to those messages and see, what they're saying to you. They usually have, there's a whole bunch of different options or different meanings that it can mean. And I just feel like you should, look into it, especially if you're seeing it to synchronicity, because that's the universe trying to say something. And here's the first message. So the 3 of Swords, both of these are the same card, So you've got one here that's showing isolation and sadness. This is in your past column, okay? And then here, this is in your present moment. And this is about hi. This is about someone hurting you. Something hurting you. Makes you isolated. It makes you sad. I mean, this girl's got her bags packed and she's ready to go into this building that looks like it's abandoned. It's got boards over the windows and stuff. So you might ask yourself, why she packed her bags? Where is she heading? This card actually looks a lot more hopeful than the normal one with the heart with 3 big swords stabbed through it. And so does this one, really, because you got this person like isolating, like in a little ball here, but I feel like your soul is going to jump right up and out of that Both very hopeful cards. This could have something to do with a business dealing. Could have something to do with love. It could have something to do with third parties, since there's so many of them. I'm gonna guess that's what it is. And then you've got this, look at you. You're all up in your head, and you've got these pretend, you're in a pretend prison. Like, you think you're in a prison. You're in the prison of your mind. And, so... you can take off that blindfold whenever you want. I feel like, I mean, I don't know what that is there, but I'm gonna guess it's like a porcupine. And this, I've never seen that before, but it's a defense mechanism. You know, you're trying to save yourself, really. I mean, that's, you know, explains the isolation, right? This believe and succeed card, Spirit, that's crossing over the Empress. Can you please give me some clarity on that card? Clarity on the Six of Wands, believe and succeed. This is what's blocking you from moving forward and from being able to manifest what you want. I also, you know, in a way, I almost feel like, since this is clarifying the Empress, I feel like maybe you're actually, you know, there were circumstances, but like you are, maybe possibly manifested this yourself. And now you feel shitty about it. Maybe you didn't have a choice. Let's find out. Believe and succeed, Six of Wands. Hi, Jonas, get down. Knight of Cups. Believe and succeed. Knight of Cups. So this is a love offer, or it's change. And the Nine of Swords. So what's crossing you? There's somebody, it could be a person, that's coming in here and offering some love, but for some reason you're afraid. Maybe they offered it, but it wasn't for real, or they withdrew the offer or something. I'm not getting too much clarity on that. Or maybe they're scared. Four of Wands. Maybe this has something to do with foundation, your home, something that matters, you know. It's about success and someone's offering you something that's stable, but you're too afraid to take it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All right, let's look at that three there that's behind you. What the heck happened here? Spirit, what happened to make them so sad? Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. All right, so Five of Swords. Some maybe possibly dishonesty there. I feel like it's important that there's a peacock here. Like, I've never really seen that before. But I did read up on this card because it looks so different than the rest, you know. Five of Swords is usually about, you know, dishonesty, a struggle, or maybe even a fight, somebody not being fair, you know. And so here's what's going on in this card according to the book. So this guy is the craftsman. He's the one who made all these knives, and he's, you know, working on trying to sell them to this guy. And this guy looks like he's being like, I don't know, I don't really think that this is really worth anything. He's trying to, like, you know, lower the price or not appreciate the work that's gone into him. And this guy's having a tough time. You know, he doesn't know whether he should even bother letting this guy go, you know, go home with one of these swords, because he's like lowballing, you know. He's like, and I feel like the peacock, like, you know how they are. They're just strutting their stuff, you know. And this guy's the one wearing the peacock feather. And so, yeah, I think he thinks maybe his shit doesn't stink in a way, this guy. And maybe he's like saying, like, dude, these aren't really worth it. And this guy's going like, you have no idea what I put into this. Like, they are worth something. And this guy's going like, I don't know. Working hard, 8 pentacles. You know, the craftsman worked hard, but the person isn't appreciating it. You know, they aren't even acknowledging the hard work or the good craftsmanship or the positive things. So this could be somebody in your life, you know, that just freaking doesn't really appreciate who you are, and you're, oh God, look at that. Yeah, that must be what it is, because here is this 5 of Cups. And this one's a really interesting one, because, you know, usually they show someone standing there and looking at the spilled cups, you know, like feeling all sad about the spilled cups, but not this one. This girl is actually dumping it out, refusing it. And so this person, whoever's trying to get away with something, I feel like the person, the craftsman, which is probably you, it could be your person, you know, like maybe you did that to somebody else. I don't know. So you're pouring that out. You don't care. You're done. You're sick of it. And you don't need this peacock guy's money. You can freaking, honestly, you want to know what I think this guy's thinking right here? Like, maybe he does need the money. But he's thinking like, no, you don't appreciate me? I don't want your goddamn money. Because it's not enough anyway. I'm going to wait for the person who has enough money that really actually appreciates my hard work. And so that's what's happening. It's either you or the other person. I don't know. Because these are energies that are around you, you know. They can be yours or someone else's. At the root here, at the base, your foundation. Strengthening bonds. Can I please have a card for that? 4 of Pentacles. This is about hanging on. Not wanting to let something go. Change. The Empress again. Walking away from love. King of Cups. Okay, so you strengthening God. This is a new start in Pentacles. Like, it's a new start. Okay? And maybe it's something from the past, you know, or something. It's something that you want to hang on to. You don't really want to let it go. This can be an offer from someone who evidently sees you as an Empress, or maybe you see someone, maybe you see them as an Empress, like the person able to make something out of nothing, you know. That's kind of what I see in the, maybe at the root, that is what your desire is. You want to hang on to it. But you end up having to walk away from love, and that's King of Cups. So maybe you're walking away from a water sign. You know, I try not to get too into that too much, because there's, you know, like, it could be anybody. But the King of Cups does signify love, and if you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, then definitely you. So it looks like maybe, you know, you want to hang on to it, and maybe either you or them gave an offer, because you or them, whichever one, somebody sees the other person as their person, and I mean, they want to be with you, or you want to be with them, but something happened, and somebody walked away, walking away from the Empress. All right, wow. Let's see, what's crowning you? What's at the top of you is feeling alone. 5 of frickin' Pentacles. That's like feeling left out in the cold. That's being abandoned. That's what it means. Unappreciated. Abandoned. Oops. Okay. 7 of Cups. That's about having choices. You feel alone because you're feeling alone, and you're thinking about all your choices. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. You're standing there on the rock, and you're looking down. You're looking at a cabin or something that's got light in it. There's a moon looking over, and you're thinking about all the places you could possibly go from here. And you're kind of just, you know, you planted seeds. You know you planted seeds, and now you're waiting. You're waiting. You're still working on it. You're still manifesting what you want, which is independence. But why do you feel alone? That's all the stuff in your head. You want to be independent. You want to keep working on what you've put, you know, you've been working on something, and you want to keep going with it. You have plenty of options. You're just so talented. You're the freaking Empress. So you can really do or have whatever you want. And I'm not sure if you're up in your head so bad. I'm not sure if you can see it. But you are looking at some options. Or someone else had options, and they left you in the cold. And now you're single. Could be. Yeah, we got the 3 here. Definitely a cheating situation. Someone left you out in the cold for somebody else. You didn't know it. You didn't know. It was a secret that you just found it out, I think. It's about a King of Wands. Now, let me just tell you that the King of Wands, all the Wands, Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and even the Queen, they all kind of have a little bit of a sexual innuendo about them, you know? Like the King of Wands is, he sometimes just comes in and, you know, and gets what he wants and leaves. What's happening through all this is there's strength, you know, there's courage and there's strength. That's you. I think that's you getting the strength to freaking walk away and claim your independence. That's what I think. Now, what's the 9 of the darkest fears? There it is again. Jesus, you have that twice. I'm sorry, whoever you are. This looks like sad. 9 of darkest fears. Chariot. It's about taking over your own life, but tell me more, Spirit, about that 9 of darkest fears. the Nine of Swords. Tell me what that's saying. Why is that there for these guys? What happened? Well, there was some truth, it looks like. From someone that you saw as stable. This is a Pentacle King. So it could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, right? Yeah. And now you're guarded, or else they were guarded. Like maybe somebody kind of tried to go in really fast, and then the sword of truth was revealed about this, and it's possible that this person is too guarded, or could be you. You're too guarded to give something stable, you know? I mean, it very well could be that. So, let's see. We got this 4. Open up. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. That's about hanging on to something. We already had that card, too. It's funny how these repeat with decks, huh? Okay, so 4 of Pentacles is about hanging on. And this is something that's really emotional. It could be even you're trying to hang on to a water sign. Or you're hanging, let's see. This card is about, asking you to open up to love again. That's what I think. Because you're scared. You're scared and you're guarded. Yeah, they want you to get out your Queen of Swords attitude. That is, that's not using your heart. That is having control over your emotions. Both of these ladies have complete control over emotions. This one, this sword girl, Queen of Swords, she doesn't put up with any shit, dude, and she never ever gets her heart out in the thing. She always uses her head. She's not all wishy-washy. She's just like, you know what? This fucking doesn't serve me anymore, and I'm freaking leaving. Your strengths here, strength and challenges is the Teach card. That's the Hierophant card. Strengths and challenges. Why is the Hierophant card here for strengths and challenges? Please, Spirit. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, that's too many. What is this person? What are they learning here? Why is this their strength or their challenge? The Hierophant card can be about higher learning, higher marriage. This is about fate. Aw, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're learning. And fate has stepped in. Fate has stepped in this for some reason. What is... Can I get more clarity on that, Spirit? Yeah, you got the Lover's card. It's a divine love, and it's about fairness. This is... Can you see that part? I'm sorry, shoot. Okay, so